Hi guys, hello later. So today I will be telling you about the books that I've read and recorded. And it came from a French writer which is Alexandre Dumas. And yeah, you guys probably gonna guess, is it The Count of Monte Cristo or is it The Three Musketeers? But for today I will be telling you about The Count of Monte Cristo. So for disclaimer first, I read the ebook version and I have watched the movie. It made in 90 and 80 or something. I will give you the link down below on the description box, so don't forget to check it out. And yeah, I'm so sorry for this book contains a French word either in the name of the character or the places, so I'm so sorry if the way I pronounce French word is kind of like totally wrong. I'm so sorry. Without any further ado, let's get started to the story of this novel. So for the story of this novel, I'm not gonna tell you about the detail of the story because it's kind of like the way Alexandre Dumas wrote the story is quite complicated and detailed. So probably I'm just gonna tell you about the very important event of this story. So let's get started with Montes. Well, Montes was actually a nice, kind, and innocent guy. So he got an opportunity to become the captain of the foyer, and then he got a better income for his father. And the last one, he is going to marry with someone that he loves, which is Mercedes. But because of LARAS, Ferdinand, and Caruso, who wrote a letter telling that he is actually a Bonapartist agent, so it's kind of like make a Valivard kind of like called him while he is doing his marriage with Mercedes. So they brought Montes to the Valivard, and the Valivard like sent him to the Chateau d'If. Well, he spent kind of like 14 years in Chateau d'If, and then one day, like he decided to turn on the ground to escape from the Chateau d'If. Yeah, he met a Father Faria. Well, all I can say that Father Faria is kind of like a really agent of change or game changer on this story, because he changed Montes from an educated guy into educated guy. He found out who's the suspect of this issue, and yeah, they kind of like getting close to each other until one day he kind of like decided to tell him about the Roman Empire, because he was actually the secretary of Roman Empire. And yeah, he told him about the Roman Empire treasure, and then he kind of like divided the treasure into two parts for him and for Montes. But the sad thing is he died. So Montes kind of like using this opportunity to escape from the Chateau d'If, and yeah, he could escape, and kind of like he met a beggar ship, and he had a foray with a beggar ship until he reached the Cristo Island, and he kind of like find out the treasure, and then after that having another foray with the beggar ship until he came to the island and decided to sell the diamond, and the turning game started. So he did a revenge to all the people who hurted him, and at the end LARAS and Ferdinand kind of like decided to commit on suicide, while Mercedes kind of became a widow, and with his son he lived in one of Montes in French, while Caruso like he sent him to the jail under Cavalcanti too. And Valivard, who's actually a biology father of Andrea Cavalcanti, he sent him to the jail because he kind of like threw Andrea Cavalcanti while he was baby. So, and then at the last one, he kind of like came back to the Cristo Island with the princess, the slave that he bought from one of a kind of like a slave seller. When I'm talking about Montes, it's kind of like in between feelings, because for me, he's not 100% a good guy. Why? Because a good guy never gonna do a revenge. Like they gonna forgive it. Like I know it hurts, but it takes time. The time gonna release the pain. But in the other hand, I cannot say that he's kind of. I cannot blame him for 100% for what he has done. I mean, can you imagine when you just got kind of like a better income, better career, and then you're going to marry with someone that you love, but because of those jealous person, like, it disappear. It's not fair at all, right? Because you work hard to get that. And yeah, it's kind of like in between feelings. It's kind of like one of Indonesian novels that I read, which is Ayat Cinta. It's kind of like everybody say that Fahri is kind of like a hero. He married those women, but for me, it's kind of like a loser because he cannot say no. He doesn't have a basic or something like that. So it's kind of, yeah, it depends on the people how people have a point of view of that person. Yeah, for Mercedes, what I can say is I stand for this girl because I'm a feminist. So for what she has done is actually great because she's not waiting for Monte. I mean, girls, you can decide what you're going to be or what you're gonna do. So yeah, I stand for this girl. But the good thing about this girl is actually he still take care of Monte's father, while the son of this man, like leaving you, didn't give you any information about where he is. And one of the touchy thing is he died on her arm, so it's kind of like a really touchy story or something like that. And the last one is probably LARAS, because probably people are gonna say that he is actually a really bad father, really bad person. But for me, he's not that bad. I mean, like, for 100%, I cannot blame him for that. Because for me, every father have a right to kind of like giving his daughter a better life or something like that. That's what LARAS do. I'll do the same if I were him, but the problem is he has kind of like made a promise with Ferdinand. Well, for the favorite character, I will probably gonna say Mercedes because yeah, I'm a feminist. Like I told you, I'm a feminist, and she's kind of like implement the feminism or something like that. So I stand for this girl. Something that I learned from this is actually you got what you plan. If you do a good things, you're going to get a good things too. Kind of like that. And yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye, see you, I'll be soon.